Well, hello. This is just a short third video clip dealing with team synergy. And I just want to bring one other aspect together that sort of ties into what we talked about before. It's a good picture of team synergy and one of the driving factors of it. It was interesting that when I was in the Air Force, stationed at the 4th TAC Fighter Wing, a fraternity brother of mine from college, who graduated a couple of years after I did, was assigned to the base, and he arrived, and we knew each other obviously. And so right after he was assigned to the base, we got together and we had dinner and went back to his apartment. We were just chatting, and it was interesting because in the process of our discussion, we started exploring why fellow soldiers, why fellow aviators are so into the game and so all in. And one of the questions we started exploring was this simple question of what makes somebody willingly throw themselves on a grenade knowing that they're surrendering their life in order to protect their fellow soldiers. And we explored that a little bit. And the reason we came to, and I think it's exactly the reason that makes somebody willing to do that is because they know if the tables were turned, the other person would do the same. It's the essence of team synergy. And I'm not going to kind of take a lot of time with this on this one, but in the first two videos where we talked about synergy, you may recall, we talked about the covenant contract. We talk about the picture of my friend when he came back from the Gulf War and the conversation we had. It's that aspect that drives you from inside to want to be a part and also to be willing to be all in regardless. And I think one of the big aspects that drives that is the fact that if the tables were turned, I know you would do the same. So I am totally willing to do it here. So let me ask you something. We've talked about the fact that synergy is not just a bullet point on the spreadsheet. Synergy is much deeper than that. It's much more central than that. What's it going to take for you to create true synergy in your team? What's standing in the way of that right now? And what do you need to do about it? What's it going to take for you to model that synergy? What's it going to take for you to lead it? So I leave that with you as a topic to consider this week, and I look forward to maybe having another conversation with you about that. Have a good week.